Greetings YouTube, Joe here with Colonation Media, and welcome back to another episode of Star Fox 64. We begin this episode by taking on the planet Titania, because that is where Slippy has crash landed after an interesting fight with the boss of Sector X. And we did that in the last episode in case you missed it. And this is going to be one of the two Landmaster missions, as Fox is saying right now. Deploy the Landmaster. And I personally don't really enjoy the Landmaster so much. I'm just not very good at controlling it, especially the gun. And this planet is a lot more difficult than Macbeth, which we already went against with the Landmaster a couple of episodes ago. May have even been the last episode, I'm not sure. But we need to rescue Slippy, and there's going to be mines and tanks and all kinds of stuff, as well as a lot of obstacles. Like, look at these things. What the hell is that? Oh my god. I don't even know what these things are, and they're everywhere, and they freaking fly. Like, if I lived here, I'd be a sad person. I don't like bugs to begin with. I mean, I don't even know if these things are bugs. And you can't really get away from them, because they follow you, and you're supposed to kill them, and oh man. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this level, in case you didn't know. And in addition to these guys walking around, we also have enemy fighters, as Falco was saying. And yeah, they come and they bomb you and they shoot lasers at you. Those things I just passed on the left there that kind of blink, look like little computers, those are bombs. So you want to stay away from those as well, because they will explode as soon as you get close to them like that. And they're pretty much everywhere. You can blow them up though. If you're able to shoot them in enough advance, you can blow them up. Now we have these giant laser thingies that look like something out of Star Wars. And your best bet is to zoom, is to boost your way through and shoot them as much as possible. Okay, now that we got past that, now we've got tanks, we've got enemy fighters, and we've got mines. Oh, this level sucks. Oh my god. Yeah, use bombs wisely. I wouldn't recommend using your bombs here, because there are other levels where you need to save up your bombs, so it's best to just do what you can. Make sure you fly through the checkpoints, or I guess hover through them, or whatever, because if you do end up dying, which is very possible in this level, you don't want to have to start all the way from the beginning and go through all the frustrations yet again. Also, try to take advantage of as many of the bomb power-ups and rings that you can, because there's a lot of them, but you need a lot of them in order to survive. If that makes any sense. Oh, Rob left us a box of bombs, which is always good. And we should be coming up on the boss here in a minute. If I remember correctly, it should be just past this area. Ugh, look at all these fighters. They're everywhere. I always shoot Falco, I swear. He probably thinks that I hate him because I constantly am shooting him. Oh, I forgot about this part. The robots up on the top of the hills will throw boulders at you, so we're not at the boss quite yet. Your best bet is to just avoid them, because shooting them and actually killing them is incredibly difficult, all while trying to avoid the mines that are on the ground. It's probably just not going to happen, so just try to stay out of the line of fire as much as possible. And I don't normally like to do this, but I suggest just trying to survive the level more so than anything else. Okay, now that we just heard Slippy, we are coming up on the end of this level, and there's an interesting boss. It's like a giant alien scorpion thingy. Ah, there's Slippy. Hey, man. Okay, so you want to focus on the claw. Oh, crap. That hurt. Okay, you want to focus on the claws of this thing, which are really hard to aim for because they're moving all over the freaking place. But you need to destroy all the claws. So, first aim for the ones that don't have Slippy. Once you destroy all of those, he'll let go of Slippy, and then you can destroy that claw as well. And we'll do the ones on the left first. There goes one. There goes another one. And there goes the third one. He lets Slippy go. And you want to do a little, like, a barrel roll when he spins his tail around like that, so that you can avoid it. And now that Slippy's free, you have a boss analysis. Blow up all the arms, and now you're going to want to go for the I guess, heart thing that's beating on his chest. So you can shoot a bomb over there and then just fire and fire and fire and fire. And eventually, he's gonna blow up like that in an awesome explosion. And there's his head. And that was very, very Star Wars-like. I don't know. That's what I always think of it as. But that does it for mission number 5. Titania is complete. And Slippy has been rescued. And Falco actually almost died there. I didn't even notice that. But probably because I was shooting him, as usual. I swear, like, even when I use bombs, they seem to just fly across the screen just as, you know, I release the bomb. And they fly into the bomb, and they're like, why did you do that? I'm on your team, Einstein, blah, blah, blah. I just want to be like, don't fly into my line of fire, or you're gonna get shot, ho. Okay, so moving on. The next level or mission in this line, I guess, or this path, is going to be Venom, but we're not going to be doing that. We're going to be coming back to that later on. So we're actually going to go all the way back to the very first level of Corneria and take a different path to Sector Y. Okay, so we're back on Corneria here. The first mission, after you fly through the checkpoint, Falco's going to fly in front of you, and he's going to be chased by a bunch of enemy fighters. So you want to do everything you can to save him. So you can see them chasing him, target him like that. If you hit the middle one with the charge shot, you'll get all of them in one shot. There we go. We saved Falco. Now what do we need to do? There's going to be, when we go over the water coming up, there's going to be a set of arches, and if we fly under all of them, we'll open up a different path for you. That didn't work out very well. Oh, man. Okay, stop flying into things. Here are the arches that I'm talking about. You need to make sure that you fly under all of them, so don't miss any. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so I guess there's 7, unless I counted wrong. And you will have to do some strafing there to get to that last one. Falco will say, "Follow me, Fox." And he's going to take us through the waterfall. And the only way to be able to go this way is by getting those arches and saving Falco at the same time. And there's all these firebirds. I almost always get hit by these fire columns, but somehow I haven't. So there we go. Okay, I was waiting. I was like, that's interesting. I always get hit by those things. And we just have a bunch of fighters here, and now we're going to be fighting a different boss once we get onto the water completely. There we go. And it's a lizard dude. Someone wants to play. In a not dirty kind of way, of course. In a kind of, I want to blow you up kind of way. And here we go. Just another giant ship. What else is new, right? And there's the boss meter. And this one's very, very easy. It's still a first level boss. When he opens his ship hatches like that to release enemy fighters, you just need to shoot into the openings. And eventually the arms will fall off. There goes one. There goes the second one. And then we got to do the top one. He's going to reopen that in a second. And there we go. Now we can shoot at the ship itself. And you'll see the boss meter going down there. And don't worry about Falco and Peppy and Slippy all flying in front of you, because they're all going to, and you can't really avoid it. So just keep firing and firing, and there it goes. He goes down. We're Star Fox, man.
You'll never defeat us.
Yeah. Well, that does it for Mr. Lizard. He didn't actually have a name, but yeah. So now we'll be able to move on to Sector Y in the next mission and take the left path. There's actually 2 paths over there as well that I'm going to be going into in the next couple of episodes. But that's going to be it for this time, guys. In the next episode, we're going to be taking on Sector Y, of course, and then moving on to the path that takes us to Solar. Thank you very much for watching, everyone, and stay tuned for episode number 5. Game on!